So, Wolverhampton Wanderers, 0. Now, 2. We are smoking the hippie pack. The Gary O'Neill love fest needs to end, guys. More losses than wins this season for Gary O'Neill. More goals conceded than scored. But they don't have the budget. They're 11th in the league. 33 games. Not won a single game in their last 5. 46 goals scored. 53 conceded. 14 losses. 12 wins. 7 draws. Where's the same love and appreciation to the Fulham manager or the Bournemouth manager? Because they're literally 1 point behind them, both of them. Obviously, De Zerbi, mad overhyped anyway. Game in hand, 1 point ahead. This team are 11th. Team are 11th, and we made that look hard work today, by the way. Big up to everyone who watched the watch along. Not quite sure why 31,000 people tuned in to watch me watching the game when we were winning. Because I apparently only get views when we lose. But guess what? The mutants are back out. They've mutated. They've woken up. They rised. We will rise, they said. And they're out in force tonight. So I fully expect loads of them in my comment section. But big up to all the real ones out there. And big up to everybody who subbed to Lee Reacts. We will be there tomorrow, guys. Free watch-alongs. We will do the Greenwood FC versus Tierney FC game. I think it kicks off at 12 p.m., 12:30 UK time. We will be there for Coventry beating Man United tomorrow. And we will be there for El Clasico. So we can profit off of all 3 of them games tomorrow. But it is what it is. Listen, big up to everyone locked in. Kenny's next, then Jez. And we can actually do player ratings tonight. We can do player ratings, guys. We don't have to do emergency meetings. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm like Jurgen Klopp. I'm like Jurgen. I got the Jurgens. Big up the Germans. I'm like Jurgen. I'm tired, guys. But we got the job done. It wasn't pretty. It was the longest 90-odd minutes of football I've ever seen in my life. I can't lie. That was so jarring. Another Saka stink fest. But again, he can't ever get subbed, can he? The Gary O'Neill pack's going down real good. Let's drink in all the mutant tears. Cheers, guys. Anyway, has anyone copped the North Bank merch? Has everyone said hi to Declan? Big up Declan Rice. I'm not quite sure how he got man of the match because I thought that Trossard, my baller, by the way, that a lot of mutants don't like because his name's not Bukayo Saka or Martin Odegaard. But yet again, my baller dragged this manager out of the mire when we didn't look like scoring, guys. All the possession, all the shots, so on and so forth. Couldn't finish. And it was looking like we were going to go in at half time at 0-0. And then some great work from Jesus, who also dropped a stinker. Other than that, I thought he was awful tonight. Same with Saka. And he did some great work. He actually managed to flick the ball on. And my baller, 1-0 at half time. Cheers, guys. Gary O'Neill in the bin. They're plucky losers. Listen, we're top of the league, yeah? It makes no difference, really. And I know everyone's going to be out there jumping up and down, bouncing around, giving it the big one. Yeah, cool, we had to win, and we did win. Fair play. They've shown resilience. We're winning it. We're winning it, lads. That's what the narrative is tonight. We bounced back. Great bounce back. We showed resilience and class and, got stuck in and dug in and all of that stuff. All the buzzwords will be out tonight. Fact and reality is, Man City have qualified for a cup final. And yes, they were poor. However, they now have 5 days off. We go again against proper Chelsea. That game is not going to be easy because Chelsea should have won against Man City. And people say, yeah, but City look poor. Of course they look poor. They went 120 minutes with Real Madrid, the best team on the planet this season. So they were always going to look poor. They were run into the ground. Yeah, let's be real. Again, I'm not sure how Kevin De Bruyne got man of the match either. But there we go. I'm not quite sure how Nico Williams nicked man of the match last night either, because he dropped a 2 out of 10. So all you hippies out there, and mutants out there that rate Nico Williams, I can tell you right now, I watched nearly every Bilbao game this season. He's rubbish. Yeah, he's rubbish. Rubbish. Yeah, so listen, we got to concentrate on winning against Chelsea. Yeah, we'll probably have a day off tomorrow as a football club. No training. And then we'll be back in on Monday. Then we'll go again on Tuesday. Yeah, Man City play Thursday away to Brighton. We've got to hope Deserves has a little saying for him. We'll see. But we're looking for snookers at this point. And let's be real, that weren't a great performance today. It weren't a great performance, but we got the job done and we're top of the league. And we had to bounce back at some point because, listen, last season we folded. Yeah. Bro, I swear down, if we fold again this season, it's looking kind of peak. It is looking kind of peak, but we're 1 point clear of City. We've boosted the goal difference another 2. Obviously, they didn't play. But they've got an easier run in the next 8 days. We've got to play 2 London derbies, one of them a North London derby in their backyard. Apparently, Destiny Adogi is ruled out for the rest of the season. But listen, I don't want to see Kivior in the team again, if I'm honest, for the rest of the season. Jesus was awful. Trossard was good. I thought he was our best player. Declan Rice was very good. Ben White played very well. David Raya today, apart from some of his kicking, I'm not quite sure what he was doing with some of his kicks today, because he kicked one straight to him at one point. Funny enough, so did their goalkeeper. But we've got to sharpen up a little bit. And listen, I know we're worn out and tired and it's been a long season. Feels like this season's gone on forever. It genuinely does. It feels like I've been watching this season for 3 years, like literally the longest season of my life. But if we somehow, some way win all of our next 5 games and Man City drop points, happy days, guys. However, we've got to rely on the best manager and the best team dropping points when they're not in the Champions League anymore. And they don't have to play the cup final until what, May or June? I think it's June now. I think it's the first week of June. So listen, they can concentrate solely on, and they've got more time off than we have until they play their next game. So they can rest, recuperate. Yeah, they've got more clutch players than us. It's going to be extremely difficult. Listen, if we pull this out the bag, fair play. Yeah, I predicted a 1-1 draw today. It was looking like it was going to be a 1-0 Wolves. It had that written all over it before Trossard scored. However, David Raya, Rice, Ben White, and Trossard, I thought they all had really good games today. Like I said, I don't think Rice was man of the match for me, Trossard for me. But it's nice to see that Declan Couscous for the last 2 games has turned back into Declan Rice. It was nice to see. So listen, we're top of the league. We just got to dust ourselves off, rest, recuperate, and go again against. This is not Chelsea. This is not Chelsea. Big up Johnny Minerals. This is not Chelsea. But there we go. And then we've got a small matter of a North London derby at the weekend. And again, that ain't going to be easy. Ain't going to be easy. After that, what, we've got Bournemouth, is it? Again, another game. Listen, we got through by a Reece Nelson. I say we got through. We won the game with a Reece screamer in the 97th minute at home against them last season. So again, that's not an easy game. No, every game is a cup final. That's how we've got to treat this now. Yeah, and listen, at the end of the day, like, people will be jumping for joy over the moon, knee sliding, trying to tell me I'm in the mud and, oh, where's the emergency meeting? I can still do one if you want me to. I'll quite happily do an emergency meeting, guys. I've had enough mutants in my chat since full time. So I can quite easily do an emergency meeting. However, I give praise where it's due. Yeah. And I criticize when it's due. Yeah. And them last 2 performances were a disgrace. Yeah. Tonight weren't great. However, you can drop stinkers, and a lot of our players did. We do that on player ratings. A lot of our players weren't good today. Yeah, let's just be real with it. They were not good today. Yeah, you can say they're not good if they don't do anything, guys, whether you win the game or not. However, when most of them drop a stinker and you end up losing the game, yeah, it should be called out, and especially for the better ones. And this is the thing. Bukayo Saka today was not good, guys. He was not good. Yeah, he needs to be dropped. Yeah, this is a burnt out, worn out Bukayo Saka today. He nearly scored a great goal. Fair play, but he didn't. Other than that, what did he really do today to affect that game? Yeah, that was a tough watch today. Yeah, that was very, very difficult game today. Yeah, and we got the job done. So fair play. Fair play, we're top of the league. Now we've put the pressure back on, but now we have to beat Chelsea. If we drop any points in the next 5 games, it's curtains. Yeah, we can't drop points now. We have to win all 5 and hope that Man City drop points somewhere. It's not in our hands anymore. It was all in our hands, and now it's not in our hands because of Lee Mason. And on that bombshell, sub to the channel. We're just under 2.5K. Oh, sorry, just over 2.5K away from 100K. So big up to everyone who subbed. Big up to everyone who's commented, shared, liked, super chatted, all that good stuff. And make sure you sub to Lee Reacts as well, people, because like I said, I'm on there tomorrow for free watch-alongs. Looking forward to them games. Hopefully Coventry will give us a little sank. Yeah, big up Coventry. And hopefully the El Clasico won't disappoint. So we will be there, guys. But listen, Kenny's next, Jez after that, and then player ratings. Big up to all of you lot. We're out. Laters.